The Soul and God, Part 4. Whatever man desires, he gets. If you always dream of having a body, you will get another body. When this body goes away, he wants another and goes on begetting body after body. Love matter and you become matter. You first become animals. When I see a dog gnawing at a bone, I say, Lord, help us. Love body until we become dogs and cats. Still degenerate until you become minerals, all body and nothing else. There are other people who would have no compromise. The road to salvation is through truth. That was another watchword. Man began to progress spiritually when he kicked the devil out. He stood up and took the responsibility of the misery of the world upon his own shoulders. But whenever he looked at the past and future and at the law of causation, he knelt down and said, Lord, save me, thou who art our Creator, our Father and dearest friend. That is poetry, but not very good poetry. I think, why not? It is the painting of the infinite, no doubt. You have it in every language, how they paint the infinite. But it is the infinite of the senses, of the muscles. Him the sun does not illumine, nor the moon, nor the stars, nor the flash of lightning. That is another painting of the infinite by negative language. And the last infinite is painted in the spirituality of the Upanishads. Not only is Vedanta the highest philosophy in the world, but it is the greatest poem. Mark today, this is the difference between the first part of the Vedas and the second. In the first, it is all in the domain of sense. But all religions are only concerned with the infinite of the external world, nature and nature's God. Not so Vedanta. This is the first light that the human mind throws back off all that. No satisfaction comes to the infinite in space. The self-exient one has created the senses as turned to the outer world. Those, therefore, who seek outside will never find that which is within. There are the few who, wanting to know the truth, turn their eyes inwards and their own souls behold the glory of the self. It is not the infinite of space, but the real infinite beyond space, beyond time. Such is the world missed by the Occident. Their minds have been turned to external nature and nature's God. Look within yourself and find the truth that you have forgotten. Is it possible for mind to come out of this dream without the help of the gods? Once you start the action, there is no help unless the merciful Father takes us out. That would not be the freedom, even at the hands of the merciful God. Slavery is slavery. The chain of gold is quite as bad as the chain of iron. Is there a way out? You are not bound. No one was ever bound. The self is beyond. It is the all. You are the one, there are no two. God was your own reflection cast upon the screen of Maya. The real God is the self. He whom man ignorantly worships is that reflection. They say that the Father in heaven is God. Why God? It is because He is your own reflection that He is God. Do you see how you are seeing God all the time? As you unfold yourself, your reflection glows clearer. Two beautiful birds are there sitting upon the same tree. The one is calm, silent, majestic, and the one below, the individual self, is eating the fruits, sweet and bitter, and becoming happy and sad. But when the individual self beholds the worshipful Lord as his own true self, he grieves no more. Do not say God, do not say thou, say I. The language of dualism says, God, thou my Father. The language of non-dualism says, dearer unto me, and I am myself. I would have no name for thee. The nearest I can use is I. God is true, the universe is a dream. Blessed am I that I know this moment that I have been and shall be free all eternity. That I know that I am worshipping only myself, that no nature, no delusion had any hold on me. Vanish nature from me, vanish these gods, vanish worship, vanish superstitions, for I know myself. I am the infinite. All these Mrs. So and so, Mr. So and so, responsibility, happiness, misery have vanished. I am the infinite. How can there be death for me or birth? Whom shall I fear? I am the one. Shall I be afraid of myself? Who is to be afraid of whom? I am the one existence, nothing else exists. I am everything. It is only the question of memory of your true nature, not salvation by work. Do you get salvation? You are already free. Go on saying, I am free. Never mind if the next moment delusion comes and says, I am bound. Dehypnotize the whole thing. The truth is first to be heard. Hear it first. Think on it day and night. Fill the mind with it day and night. I am it. I am Lord of the universe. Never was there any delusion. Meditate upon it with all the strength of the mind till you actually see these walls, houses, everything melt away, until body, everything vanishes. I will stand alone. I am the one. Struggle on. Who cares? We want to be free. We do not want any powers. Worlds we renounce, heavens we renounce, hells we renounce. What do I care about all these powers and this and that? What do I care if the mind is controlled or uncontrolled? Let it run on. What of that? I am not mine. Let it go on. The sun shines on the just and on the unjust. Is he touched by the defective character of anyone? I am he. Whatever my mind does, I am not touched. The sun is not touched by shining on filthy places. I am existence. This is the religion of non-dual philosophy. It is difficult, struggle on. Down with all superstitions. Neither teachers, nor scriptures, nor God exist. Down with temples, with priests, with gods, with incarnations, with gods himself. I am all the God that ever existed. There, stand up, philosophers, no fear. Speak no more of God and the superstitions of the world. Truth alone triumphs. And this is true. I am infinite. All religious superstitions are vain imaginations. This society that I see you before me and that I am talking to you, this is all superstition. All must be given up. Just see what it takes to become a philosopher. This is the path of Jnana Yoga, the way through knowledge. The other paths are easy, slow, but this is the pure strength of mind. No weakling can follow this path of knowledge. You must be able to say, I am the soul, the ever free, I never was bound. Time is in me, not I in time. God was born in my mind. God the Father, Father of the universe, He is created by me in my own mind. Do you call yourself philosophers? Show it. Think of this, talk of this, and help each other in this path, and give up all superstition.